But Dalton, like I said before, he's the number 3 edge rusher in the country, but the best one in next year's draft. That's because for the first time in PFF history, we've been ranking players at every position for 5 years now. For the first time ever, the top 2 players for a position are rising true sophomores. That's how special these next 2 guys are. They're not even eligible to be drafted until 2027, so we still have 2 more years of these 2 freaks right here. At number 2 is Dylan Stewart from South Carolina. He is the freakiest athlete South Carolina's had at edge rusher since Jadeveon Clowney. And Jadeveon Clowney was the number 1 overall pick in the 2014 NFL draft. Dylan Stewart, listen, 2027 draft is loaded at a lot of positions. Dylan Stewart has that kind of upside, though, just how freaky he is. 91.4 pass rush grade as a true freshman in the SEC, was tied for 6th among all edge rushers in college football. 51 pressures were tied for 2nd among returning Power 4 edge rushers as well. A lot of people might be surprised that Dylan Stewart is not my number 1 player on this list. The one thing that holds him back right now, got to get a little stronger. Right, in the run game right now, kind of gets blown off the ball too much, but there's no denying he is the most fearsome pass rusher in America right now. He has the bend that is outrageous. The ghost move he has is crazy too. He takes it out a lot on offensive tackles. Dylan Stewart is the freakiest athlete we have at edge rusher, and I would say right now he is the best pass rusher in college football thanks to his insane physical gifts and even technical ability he's got already.
I mean, the guy ahead of him might have an argument for sure, the other 2027 guy, but no, this is a freak of nature. I say it all the time. There's certain guys, there's good players you watch on tape, and then for me, I know a guy is special, and I'll put on the tape and I'll just start laughing. Yeah. It's just not even fair with him as a true freshman what he can do. And you mentioned having to get a little stronger. I think that's the scariest part. He's listed at 6'6" and 248. His frame, you can look at him. His frame is not filled out yet. No. I think there's going to come a moment here where we look at Dylan Stewart in the next 2 years and we go, oh, he's 265 and moving like that, and this is just this is unstoppable. I don't know that more than a handful of players could block him one-on-one right now. I mean, you mentioned it, the hands, the ghost move, the bend is freakish. And honestly, this kid is so young and so good. If he was allowed to come out in this past year's draft, he probably would have been a top 8 pick.
Yeah.
I mean, just ridiculous ability.
Edge 2 behind Abdul.
I would say so, yeah. Just ridiculous ability to rush the passer. There's no other way to put it. He's got the arsenal. He's got the athleticism. He needs a little bit more strength that's going to come. I mean, he's only, 19, 20 years old going into this year. So, I mean, you're talking about an elite prospect. And the only reason, edge rushers like this, they usually go number 1 overall in the draft. The only reason he won't is either the quarterback situation with Manning or Lagway in 27, and also there's a pretty good receiver at Ohio State who is worthy of that as well. But Dylan Stewart's an absolute freak. And once his frame fills out, I don't even know how you'd be able to stop him. I have no idea.
He just freakish, man. I remember the first game of his career against Old Dominion. Yes, it's Old Dominion, but he had some reps where it's like, dude, what is going on right now? Like Dylan Stewart, the freakish movement ability. And honestly, South Carolina might have the freakiest athletes in the country, right? They have Lenore Sellers at quarterback, who's maybe the best physical tools of any quarterback in America. Nick Harbor is probably the freakiest athlete overall in college football at wide receiver. And then Dylan Stewart, I would say, is the freakiest edge rusher in college football as well. So South Carolina's got a lot of freak athletes, but Dylan Stewart is one of the top ones right now. And I would say Dylan Stewart is probably the best player on South Carolina right now, just how good he was as a true freshman in the SEC. I would say he's got the most upside of any edge rusher on this list. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of the PFF College Football Show. Please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.
Also, subscribe to PFF Plus at subscribe.pff.com for all of the same data and grades that we use in our show, plus fantasy tools, betting tools, and our mock draft simulator.